Hi Pisces. Let's do a collective reading for you today. Today is the 9th of May 2025. But whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. This is a timeless reading. Also, shout out Miss Lisa. She had her niece's funeral yesterday, so I hope it went lovely. I'm sure it did. Check out Pisces Studio if you're into Pisces readings. I love Miss Lisa. She's so real. She is really real and I love it. I love how real she is. She's so truthful. So yes, if you're into Pisces readings, check her out. Love you, Miss Lisa. Also, Familiar Witch, but I'm sure all of you Pisces follow Familiar Witch already. She is amazing. We all love her too. We love you, Jennifer. Let's do it. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Thoughts. This could be someone that's creative, that's thinking about you here. Someone that uses their hands for work. Okay, so I feel like they are someone that could be an artist or they use their hands for work. They could be someone that's also at a distance with journey coming out there. They're waiting for a train, okay, and the train's arriving. It's just arriving right now. And then you've got distant horizons. So there is this distance between you and this energy. So whether this is emotional distance or actual physical distance, I feel like it could be physical. This is someone that could be coming towards you, you know, coming towards that community that you have, okay? I feel like you're welcoming this person. On the back of the deck there, you've got that community. It's like you and all these others have been waiting for this person to arrive. Okay, so as I said, this could be someone that is at a distance, or this could be someone that's arriving, you know, spiritually. They are also setting up anchor. So this person has a vision that this is going to be something long lasting. This person, as I said, is wanting to set up anchor or drop anchor. Okay, Pisces, let's grab out your tarot and see what you need to be aware of today. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. We'll do one more shuffle. Okay, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. To me, with that wheel, it looks like you were on a karmic cycle. Something that needed to happen. You are stuck on the wheel there, so it's like it was part of fate and destiny, a lesson needing to be learnt, whether it was good or not. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, then the Two of Cups. So you have this unicorn coming in to take you away. Could be a younger energy. You've also got Earth there, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Then you have the Queen of Wands. Center of your reading today, Pisces. Shadow work pushing you into this new cycle. You know, with Lilith coming out there, a lot of shadow work, I feel. You've got the Five of Wands. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. You're growing. Whatever you're working on at the moment also, Pisces, I feel like it's growing, it's transforming. I feel like everything you touch transforms into something beautiful. Okay, and I feel like this is people around you also. You could be someone that, you know, helps people strive to their full potential. You have the Ten of Wands. You're a helper to humanity. And you have the King of Swords. On the back of the deck, Pisces, you have the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. So 1111, you are on the right track. Something magical is coming in towards you. This is what you don't see. Maybe something you've been dreaming for or wishing upon a star. You know, when you wish upon a star. Disney could be significant. Disney movies. You may love Disney movies. I love Disney movies. Fairy tales. Might be a Pisces thing. Okay, so for the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Eight of Coins. Then you have the Eight of Wands. So there's some type of manifestation coming in, I feel, in this new cycle that you're moving into here, Pisces. There is a lot of movement and a lot of work being done, okay? So as I said, there's some type of good fortune that comes with this next cycle. I feel like there's a cycle that's being closed out with the number 10, with the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy could be significant here. But it's like divine is at work right now, or has been at work in the recent past with something that's got to do with you, okay? And I feel like it's some type of challenge about you needing to focus on yourself, okay? Something that you're obsessed with. I also feel like there could have been something you were obsessed with that closed out. But I feel there's movement into this stability energy, focusing on stability, focusing on money, focusing on career, focusing on what you can produce to you and the loved ones around you. But there is a change in what you were giving to, okay? I feel like you were giving a lot to somebody or something in the past there, but there's a change in that, and now there's more focus on stability now. Tell us about this Page of Pentacles here for Pisces. So the Page, younger energy, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You've got the Ten of Cups. Someone coming in peace. This could be a family member. This could be a child. With the Page coming out, this could be someone new. You've got the High Priestess. So Pisces, Cancer could also be significant with this person, Pisces. And Justice. Okay. So there is somebody here that's part of, I feel, your soul tribe, someone that you could be working with. This person brings in stability, I feel, towards you into your life, someone that's trying to bring in stable, where I feel like there could have been a bit of chaos. This person is someone also that I feel has seen a cycle close in your life. This could also be someone that you're married to with the Justice card coming out, Libra energy. So you have card 1, and then you've got, like, well, the Page of Pentacles. It's 1 pentacle, and then you've got 2 here with the High Priestess. So I see there being this new cycle. I also see you saying goodbye to the past. I also see a lot of rebirth in your energy, or a transformation. I feel like you're not gonna, this isn't the end of that past energy. there is a snake holding onto your leg. So there's still temptation there. I feel like you still feel love for that person, but you know it's time to go. You know that there's something that you need to be doing right now. But I see a spiritual commitment. So whether that spiritual commitment is something that you're doing in the material world or if it's an actual person, but I see like a newer energy here. I see you moving forwards. I see you starting again, okay? And when you start again, I see a lot of happiness with something that you are focusing on, something that is equal. It could be some type of commitment with a person or to a job. But we do see the Two of Coins here. The Two of Cups. We do see this unicorn taking away that beautiful lady from an area, from a situation, from a place. Tell us about the Two of Cups, spirits. The Nine of Swords. So whoever's taking you away, I feel like you could be in your head about this person, about this connection. You've got Leo coming out with the Sun, but the Sun is the yes card. This is the right way to go. This is where you're supposed to be going. So there's some type of agreement. Okay, this person's taking you away. I'm not sure who sings that song, Take Me Away, unless it's like Natasha Bedington. But as this person comes in, as this person brings in some type of stability, which could be an actual gift of some sort, or it could be, you know, their actual word. They are taking action because we see them taking you away. So this could be new love. You did have the Page of Pentacles come out. This could just be someone that's younger than you. To me, in that card there is a lot of red flowers. To me also, they look like hibiscus flowers. So hibiscus flowers could be significant. Island energy. I also feel there's a lot of, you know, grounding there. There's trees. This is a situation that they're taking you out of that I feel like you've been in for a long time. You know, for a tree to grow, it takes decades. Okay, so I feel like there is something here where you've been giving a lot to. Okay, and I feel like there's been good times, but there's also been bad times. The hibiscus flowers are falling off the tree. So it feels like a season has changed. Okay, and there's someone here taking you away. It's a divine connection. It's someone that I feel you have some type of agreement with in the spiritual world. It's someone that's meant to be here, meant to take you away. I see a lot of childlike energy. You could have children with them, but the thing is though, I feel like when this person comes in and be's the hero, you are a little worried or a little anxious about what is to come. Now, is this person going to fulfill that agreement that we have set, that we have made? Tell us about the Queen of Wands here. So the Queen of Wands, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. To me also with that card, you've got Lilith coming out, so like shadow work. So this could be your mental state of how you're feeling about this situation. You could be feeling like with the Death card, Scorpio energy, that there's going to be an ending. There may have been endings before. You may be just worried about there being an ending and deceit because of what has happened in the past. There's some type of shadow coming out. But the thing is with shadow work is to learn to work with it, learn to understand what triggers you, what you can do to change it. And you've got the Two of Swords. So yeah, you're being closed off about moving forwards. Like, this person does want to take action. They are putting you on their back and they're taking you away, okay? But it's like your thoughts come into play because you don't see everything clear. This could be someone that is online also with the Seven of Cups. This could also be someone that has deceived you in the past. There could have been some type of closure of a cycle here where I feel like you closed your emotions off to this person because you weren't certain about what they bring to the table. But with the Queen of Wands coming out, I feel like you take this as a rebirth of a situation. This is something you want to protect. The Queen of Wands, she is someone that's passionate about what she's doing. She is also someone that's connected to the divine, spirituality. And she goes for what she wants. You know, she fights for what she wants. She protects it. And she's trying to protect this rebirth. But there are thoughts that go through this Queen of Wands' mind as she moves forwards with this person. Tell us about the Five of Wands here for Pisces. The Three of Coins. That Seven of Cups. So a lot of online energy, I feel. I feel also you don't see everything clear because of some type of distance and the Ace of Coins, but it's going to start, okay? The Five of Wands isn't always like a conflict. It is people sort of brainstorming, like sending ideas, but it's also a fun type of energy. This is someone different from whoever that is that you're closing that cycle out with. This is someone that's been fighting for your attention. There could be age difference between you and them, but I feel like you take the coin. You take that stable offer that they want, okay? And you're going to go with the flow, I feel. You're going to see what happens with all of this. I see a lot of messages going backwards and forwards between you and this person. I see discussion about the past, there could possibly be discussion about that past, the end with that energy there. But I feel even though there's distance between you and this person, Pisces, work's going to be started, okay? Because you've got the Ace of Coins and the Three of Coins. So even though there could be distance between you and them, that isn't going to stop this situation. I feel like you could be someone that has options too. That person from the past, I feel, is still holding on. As I said, that isn't the last time you're going to hear about or hear from that person. But you're taking this new offer. And with the Ace of coins and the 3 of coins. That equals like 4 coins. Protection. I feel this is someone that has been watching you online, someone that could be a bit obsessed. But I feel like you both see the connection, you both see what this is, and there's no letting go. And this person doesn't want to let go. They actually want to make the effort. Tell us about this Queen of Pentacles. Confirmation, Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit. You're going to give to this energy, and as I said, this could be someone that's part of your soul family or your soul tribe, your community. And the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's something you're giving to this person, okay? You're nurturing this person. You're giving stability to that energy. And I feel like this is something that you want to do. You want to help this person. They could be someone that is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but there's a soulmate, nostalgia-like energy with them. So whether this is someone, as I said, from the past or a past lifetime, I feel like whoever this is, there's some type of plan that has been made by divine or by you and this other person in another lifetime that you will meet again. This could be someone that's a child. This could be your child. To me, you come out as the mother. You don't actually have to be feminine. Everybody has feminine and masculine, but to me, it's like part of your path is to give to this person or to help this person. It fulfills you. Virgo could also be significant here with the Hermit. But to me, there's something that you will be stopping. I feel like there's some type of stop work on something that you are working on to give to this energy. It's like they could be needing some type of help. But it's like your path is being drawn to them. It's like you're being called to go towards them. Tell us about the Four of Swords here for Pisces. The Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning again. And the Magician. I feel you and this person coming together, Pisces, it's not going to be an easy road. You know, things aren't easy all the time. There's always challenges here and there. But this is something that's healing. I also feel there could have been another person involved in this whole situation with this new energy. But this person wants to make, I want to make you mine. That's what's coming out. She's being bitten by the vampire. She's like the vampire's bride. And it's reminding me of Dracula. Is it Bram Stoker's Dracula, where, you know, he's been waiting, Dracula's been searching these lifetimes to find her. Okay, and it's like they've found you and they're not letting you go. Sagittarius energy. You've also got the Chariot here, Cancer, and the Magician, Virgo, Gemini. Whatever this is, this new cycle that you're moving on, it's going to be moving quickly. As I said, there are going to be challenges as you move ahead. There needs to be plans put in place. But the work will be done. This person does not want to let go of what they have with you. There's going to be a lot of work. Okay, and we've got 10s coming out. So you could be seeing 10s everywhere. 10, 10. That cycle closing out. So something is fully closing out for you here, Pisces. Tell us about the 10 of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Fool. Who is the Fool? And the 10 of Wands. So the 10s. This is another energy. This is someone else. You've got the Knight of Swords. This could be that person from the past. As I said, you haven't heard the last from that person. Someone that cannot make a decision. They're sort of in and out. This is someone that I feel is very aggressive. They're coming in quickly here with words. This person is somebody. You've also got Dragon. I feel like this person's had some type of enlightenment. They're doing a lot of work here, whoever this is. They're feeling exhausted. You got the 10 of Wands coming out again for them that they're looking at. So there's some type of challenge that this person has to come forwards. And I feel like it could have something to do with ego. Okay, to me, this person may have a few things going on. To me, they're holding all those wands and they're trying not to drop them. But I feel when they do come in, this is someone that you've closed the cycle out with. Aries, Aquarius energy could be significant with the Fool. But they look like, to me, they're contemplating on spilling the beans about everything that's been going on in the past. This is someone that I feel has been hiding information from you. And I feel like they know that if they expect to come back in, that they've got to drop the wands. They've got to drop the act. I don't know what type of act they're doing to you, Pisces, but this is someone that is a bit of a manipulator. Okay, they think that whatever their word is, that you're going to go by it, and you may have done that in the past. This is someone that is a person of words, not action. And when they have to do action, this is someone that contemplates it. And I feel like this is someone that's also could be very aggressive. So that might give you more of an idea who that person is that's coming in second there. It's someone from the past. It's someone that you had some type of conflict with, that you've walked away from. They could have pushed you away. To me, they're someone that's cold. Someone that doesn't need others. They just do what they want by themselves. This is like a lone wolf kind of person. Tell us about the King of Swords, the King of Cups. They love you. This person is holding back those feelings because I feel like they try and play the games with you. They could have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Their energy is stagnant, and I feel that's what they leave you in. They leave you in the stagnant energy because this is someone that doesn't live up to their word. I feel like it's more words than action. It's all talk and no game kind of thing. And you may have fallen for that before, but I don't feel like you fall for it anymore. This is someone that is making that decision to come in. I don't feel like they're coming in with emotion. They're coming in with a lie. They know that they need to come in truthfully, and then they come in with a lie. Because you've stopped giving to them. This could have been someone you were married to. Pisces Cancer energy could be significant. They could be making up some rubbish just to get you back in their life. But I feel things aren't working out for this person. I also feel there could have been something that they're not telling you about that didn't work out as to why this energy is coming back again. Okay, so I feel that's what the messages are there. So let's see what's on the back of the deck for you though, Pisces. You do have the Four of Wands and the Page of Swords. That Page of Swords also reminds me of that unicorn, but we will grab out your clarifiers for these. And we'll see who this is. It's a younger energy. Tell us about the Four of Wands. The Seven of Swords. So there's something about leaving, walking away. Okay, walking away from the deceit. Someone is watching you walk away though. Someone's keeping an eye on you. You've got the Knight of Coins. So I feel like you've gone backwards and forwards about walking away, making this decision to leave. You may see some type of deceit which pushes you into the direction of, you know, moving towards that finish line to close that cycle out. And I feel like it could have been someone you were married to. You've got Aquarius energy with the Star. So the Tower got knocked down. This was something that was built on unsteady foundation. I feel like there's a lot of love and care there. You are the Star though, Pisces. Look at you. Okay, and I feel like this person from the past knows that. I feel they just tried to manipulate the situation to try and get you to think that you are not good enough, but you are. You're this amazing star, okay? And a lot of people can see that. I feel like you are someone that's doing the work in the material world. You're focused on your stability. You're letting out your emotions from this person. Okay, and I feel like manifestation is out there. There is a commitment that's going to be reliable. Someone that's going to be able to protect you. Tell us about the Page of Swords. That is going to be coming in if it hasn't yet, Pisces. Tell us about the Page of Swords. Some of you that it may have already came to you. You know, it was coming out in the recent past energy. Well, who is this Page of Swords? Yeah, it's someone. This person comes in with a truth. I also feel this is somebody that hasn't told you the information. This could be someone where you gave up on it. You gave up on the situation, but I feel both of these energies could be from the past. This person's getting themselves together to come forwards, okay? Because you bring in a lot of happiness. I feel this is someone that could possibly even want marriage or children with you. But I see younger energy. I see it being someone that could possibly be newer in your life. When this person comes in with this information, they come in with something solid here. You will know who this is, and work will be getting done straight away. I feel like work's going to be started straight away once the truth comes to the light. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's going to leave you both in this peace, love, and happiness energy. Okay, Pisces, let's grab you out some music messages now. So if you feel called to listen to these songs, You're So Vain, Carly Simon. Long Tall Sally, Elvis Presley. You've Lost That Love and Feeling, The Righteous Brothers. So listen to those songs, Pisces. They will have messages. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for coming to my reading. If this is your first time, welcome. Just remember, all my readings are timeless. So if you ever want to check out my channel, there is a playlist for Pisces. I am also doing a YouTube live next Tuesday, Australian time. So if you'd like to purchase a question for my YouTube live, head over to my website. But I love you all so much. Have a great weekend. It is Mother's Day here in Australia on Sunday. So it'll be a very great day on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. But I love you all so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.